Let's talk about street photography today.
Sounds great. What do you love most about it?
I really enjoy capturing candid moments.
That spontaneity is what makes it so exciting.
Exactly. You never know what you'll come across.
Do you have a favorite place to shoot?
I love urban areas with lots of people.
City streets can be full of life and stories.
Yes, each corner has its own unique vibe.
Have you ever tried shooting in a rural setting?
I have, but I prefer the hustle and bustle of the city.
I get that. The energy is infectious.
What about you? Where do you like to shoot?
I enjoy both city and nature photography.
That's cool. Do you find them to be very different?
Definitely. Each has its own challenges and rewards.
What challenges do you face in street photography?
Sometimes it's hard to get the right angle without being noticed.
I know what you mean. Timing is everything.
Exactly. You have to be quick on your feet.
Do you use any specific gear for street photography?
I usually go with a lightweight camera and a prime lens.
That sounds practical for mobility.
It really helps me stay discreet while shooting.
Do you prefer shooting in color or black and white?
I lean towards black and white for street scenes.
That can really emphasize emotions and contrasts.
Yes, it strips away distractions and focuses on the subject.
Have you ever experimented with filters?
I've tried a few, but I prefer natural light.
Natural light can create such beautiful effects.
Absolutely. It changes the mood of the photo.
Do you plan your shots or go with the flow?
I usually go with the flow and see what happens.
That spontaneity often leads to the best shots.
For sure, it keeps the experience fresh and exciting.
Have you ever faced any awkward moments while shooting?
Oh yes, plenty. Sometimes people react unexpectedly.
How do you handle those situations?
I try to smile and be friendly. It usually helps.
That's a good approach. People respond well to kindness.
Exactly. It can turn a tense moment into a fun one.
Do you ever ask for permission to take photos?
Sometimes, especially if I want a close-up.
That's respectful. It can lead to interesting conversations too.
Definitely. I've met some amazing people that way.
What's the most memorable encounter you've had?
I once met an artist who shared his story with me.
That sounds inspiring. Did you take his portrait?
Yes, and it turned out to be one of my favorite shots.
That's awesome. Personal stories add depth to photography.
They really do. It makes the photo more meaningful.
Do you ever feel nervous when approaching strangers?
Sometimes, but I remind myself it's part of the process.
That's a great mindset to have.
Thanks. It helps me push through the nerves.
Have you ever taken a workshop on street photography?
I attended one last year, and it was eye-opening.
What did you learn that stood out to you?
The importance of composition and framing.
Those elements can make or break a photo.
Exactly. It's all about guiding the viewer's eye.
Do you have a favorite photographer who inspires you?
I really admire Henri Cartier-Bresson.
His work is timeless. The decisive moment concept is brilliant.
Yes, it's all about capturing that fleeting instant.
Have you tried to apply that philosophy in your work?
I do my best to stay alert for those moments.
It takes practice to develop that instinct.
True. The more you shoot, the better you get.
Do you have any tips for beginners in street photography?
Start by observing your surroundings before shooting.
That's solid advice. Patience is key.
Yes, and don't be afraid to experiment with angles.
Trying different perspectives can lead to unique shots.
Exactly. It's all about finding your own style.
How long have you been into street photography?
I've been doing it for about 5 years now.
That's a good amount of time to develop your skills.
It really is. I've learned so much along the way.
What's your favorite photo you've taken so far?
I have a shot of a street performer that I love.
That sounds intriguing. What makes it special?
The emotion on his face really tells a story.
Capturing emotion is so powerful in photography.
It connects viewers to the subject on a deeper level.
Do you edit your photos after shooting?
I do some basic adjustments, but I keep it minimal.
Keeping it natural is often the best approach.
I agree. I want the photo to reflect reality.
Have you ever participated in a street photography contest?
I entered one last year, but didn't win.
It's great that you put yourself out there.
Thanks. It was a valuable experience regardless.
Competitions can push you to improve your craft.
Absolutely. They motivate you to keep shooting.
Do you follow any street photography communities online?
Yes, I'm part of a couple of forums and social media groups.
That's a great way to share and learn from others.
It really is. Feedback from peers is invaluable.
Have you ever collaborated with other photographers?
I did a project with a friend once, and it was fun.
Collaborations can lead to new ideas and perspectives.
Definitely. It's interesting to see how others work.
What's your dream location for street photography?
I'd love to shoot in Tokyo someday.
Tokyo has such a vibrant street culture.
Yes, the mix of tradition and modernity is fascinating.
I can imagine the endless photo opportunities there.
For sure, it would be a photographer's paradise.
Do you think you'll travel for photography in the future?
I hope to. Exploring new places inspires creativity.
Traveling can really broaden your perspective.
Exactly. It opens your eyes to different cultures.
What's one city you've already photographed that you loved?
New York City was an incredible experience for me.
NYC is a classic for street photography.
The energy and diversity are unmatched.
Did you have a favorite spot in the city?
Times Square was chaotic but full of life.
That's a great choice. So many stories happening there.
Yes, it's a melting pot of emotions and experiences.
Do you plan to revisit any places for more shots?
I'd love to go back to NYC and explore more neighborhoods.
Each area has its own unique character to capture.
Exactly. There's always something new to discover.
Have you ever faced any challenges with the weather?
Yes, rainy days can be tricky, but also rewarding.
Rain can add a dramatic effect to photos.
It really does. Reflections and moody skies are great.
Do you have a favorite weather condition for shooting?
I enjoy shooting during golden hour.
The lighting is just perfect at that time.
Yes, it adds warmth and depth to the images.
Have you ever shot at night?
I have, and it's a completely different vibe.
Night photography can be magical with the right lights.
Absolutely. It transforms the streets into something surreal.
Do you use any specific settings for low light?
I usually increase the ISO and use a wider aperture.
That's a smart approach. It helps capture details.
Yes, it's all about finding the right balance.
Have you ever felt discouraged while shooting?
Sometimes, especially when I don't get the shots I want.
That's normal. Every photographer goes through that.
True. It's important to keep pushing through those moments.
Do you have any strategies to overcome that feeling?
I remind myself that every shot is a learning experience.
That's a healthy mindset. Growth comes from challenges.
Exactly. It's all part of the journey.
What's your ultimate goal with street photography?
I want to tell stories through my images.
That's a beautiful goal. Storytelling is powerful.
Thanks. I believe every photo has a story to tell.
Do you think you'll ever publish a book of your work?
I'd love to. It's a dream of mine.
That would be amazing. A collection of your stories.
Yes, it would be a way to share my vision with others.
I can't wait to see that happen.
Thanks, Alice. Your support means a lot.
Anytime. Let's keep inspiring each other.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Here's to more street photography adventures.
Cheers to that. Let's keep capturing the world.